Last time we played, I'm still in the bullpen, and that's about all I know. Is I'm just hoping that I get out of it at some point. God, I hope so. Like I have a better overall to beat like for these guys. I mean, this dude's fucking 2-5, 3-3. Like even their best is still kind of shitty. I'm 3-0 in my relief spot because I've done somewhat decent, and our offense has helped. Oops. No, we will see. We winning? It looked like it said we were winning. Yeah, we are. That's why I'm coming in the seventh. If I was coming in earlier, then it would be a problem. I hear a T. How's it going, trees? Not the most glamorous game we're playing, but I've been in the mood to play some baseball to start the early part of my day. Why are we so quiet? All right. Get into pitching and get my either I do really good or I suck.
Ready for another chance? Justin Wilkinson. He flew out in his last at bat.
Starting to run out of time to score any runs as we're moving late into this one.
I'm surprised that was fair. Better than yesterday. I'm doing all right. You know, streaming here and there. Last week I streamed a shit ton. So I think, was it? No, 2 weeks ago. Last week I was sick. This one I'm kind of getting back into streaming again. Streaming here and there. Playing whatever's fun to me.
You are getting it down the line.
Hit to short. Oh,
What a stop. Is it good enough? It is. Yes. Double play. Well, at least we can pitch with confidence with 7-0.
Once again, Oliver Marte.
I'm doing good. I mean, I've been still battling something. Like, I've been kind of like on and off sick, and it's been pissing me off.
Anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
3-0 now.
God damn it.
Ricky Wiley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And they'll just make him throw one over.
Let's see, what am I been playing? I got Far Cry 5 I'm in the middle of. I got God of War coming out next week. So I'll try to play as much as I can of that. And I got it's Kingdom Hearts still to do. And whatever else I feel like playing, like Devil May Cry and other games like that. Peter frozen, but I have to get out of bed and get ready for work. Yeah, I hate. Been like on and off, hot and cold here. And I've not been wanting to go to work. The people at work have sucked lately. Luckily, I only have to deal with it for the weekends, but it's still miserable. But nobody ever wants to get out of bed to go to work. It's not fun at all.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Engel. He was a ground out.
I wake up like 2 to 3 hours earlier than I need to for work. Work didn't pay until today. That sucks. That's got to be annoying to have to wait on your pay like that.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Benitez on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second
Monday,
out.
yeah. My mother used to have that problem with her job. You would like it'd be like, oh, you're supposed to get paid on Friday, and then it would be like, well, you might have to wait till like Saturday, and it's like, are you shitting me? We kind of need it to pay the bills at that time. Luckily, with me working and stuff, I've been able to help out and all that stuff.
Just off on the timing for that knuckleball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this.
I like how they call me a kid because of my age, but it's like, Jesus, I do not look like a 19-year-old. I think I'm supposed to be. I think I'm 19 or my character's 20 now. Either way, I sure as hell don't look it.
Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3. 3 called, and the inning is over.
I was gonna say at the latest,
So no
yeah,
runs,
it's like
no
wait,
hits, no
wait, wait,
errors,
just
and no
fucking
one
pay
left.
me if that's all you want.
Digging in to
It's
try
so
it again.
obnoxious, especially when you've already put the hours in.
What's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know,
I'm not looking forward to next week. Like, I'm excited for God of War, but God of War's coming out right when I gotta pay a bill. So I'm literally paying like over $100-something, and I'm like, fuck, I don't make a lot because I work very part-time on the weekends. So I'm like, son of a bitch.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
But I'm doing my best to just save whatever I make.
The 0-1.
Try to make whatever game I got for streaming last, so I'm not picking up like a bunch of games and, you know, just for no reason.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
That's about the only thing I really spend my money on is helping around for bills, games for streams, and food and groceries or whatever.
In play to the right side of the infield. Siger has it on to first, and they're
Yeah,
in
my
out
check's
away.
usually pretty.
2 gone here in
It
the ninth.
usually barely comes and goes. It's like I barely have it for much for very long.
Bryant, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a look at one
It's
catching
miserable.
the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
I only got 206. Yeah,
nice.
this sucks. I mean, mine isn't that bad. Like, it's if I because my one bill isn't that much, but my bill is literally my entire check. But it's only once a month, so it's not awful. But on top of making sure we always have groceries, I mean, you can't. I can't get a ton of stuff with my check. I only work 2 days, so. Alright, Trees. Well, you take care. You have a good day at work, or try to. Hopefully it's not completely shit. I'll be here streaming for a little bit now, and probably later tonight as well. Oh look, I got my first AAA save. Wait, how did I get a save? We were up by 7. I guess because I pitched 3 innings. You take care. Break and velocity break. Definitely want to up my curve. Make that better. Pitching clutch could use the increase. Good Tai Chi. Let's do that. Well, we're tied, and I'm coming in great. With runners on. Doesn't say anywhere how many outs we have. Shit. And I don't want to. I'm gonna fuck this up.
Big Dog Tony answers the call from the pen here in the fourth.
Been doing good against lefties. Righties have still got a high average against me.
Digging in once again, Eric Gonzalez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
All right, at least there's 2 outs.
0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field.
All right, we got out of it.
And that retires the side.
Can I go home now?
It's 2 runs on. So coming to the plate, Jody Kelsey, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
All I want, just get some strikes in.
Now the 0-1.
Oh, I'm glad that was a strike. Kind of just ran away.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Count is 1-2 now.
There it is.
Strike 3, and there's the first out of the
Yup, and in fastball, just locked him up. Didn't know what to do.
Ready now, Alfredo Ferreira. He flew out in his last at bat.
I like how it's a strike and he doesn't catch. It just falls. Oof.
Now here's the pitch.
Classic curve.
Breaking ball swung on
Right in the dirt. I'm just glad he was able to get it. I'm always worried with the catchers not getting it.
Retired, 2 down now. At the plate, Yandy Diaz. First two
And I
men in
can't
the
wait to
inning
one
have
day
both
get a
gone
slider,
down
and then it's gonna
field.
fuck me up. I'm gonna
So
get the
we'll see
slider,
if
and it's gonna
there any
suck
difference.
anyway for a while.
Just off the outside, and
Unless
it's
they
1-0.
like balance it to where it's like an okay pitch, like it's not completely trash, but it still needs work.
Popped him up.
Because like to learn it in the major league level seems a little rough.
And that's the third out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Skied into straightaway
Yikes. A little bit more oomph and that would have been out of here.
Shy of the warning track for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Chad Hawkins. He singled his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
It looks so weird. It looks like a left-hander's curveball.
I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now.
I usually have a pretty high strike ratio. I tend to try to throw strikes. I need to start throwing a little bit more balls.
And he'll try and tempt him with one of the
Couldn't
dirt,
get him
but
to
he'll
swing
hold
at
back
that,
here.
huh?
It's 1-2.
All right, let's throw a fastball. Ooh, we got it.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Hit on the ground.
I was gonna say if he fouls another, great. More of this.
And that's the second out.
Not bad. I mean, it's not like I'm a starting pitcher that's running deep into the game.
His hacks again, Henry Anderson, as he'll look to follow
You know,
up.
it'll really suck if I come in for a long relief, and then I have to pitch. Like they just decide to put me starting pitcher the next game. It will really suck, because I'll be exhausted. I won't be able to start very well.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third base
Yikes.
line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
At least we're winning, but for how long can I keep it up?
And there's one away. Now at the plate, Dominic Chavez.
Dominic Chavez.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Jeez.
Knuckleball dances over
It
the
just
inside
giggles
corner.
at him as it goes by.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball
Damn it.
1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters
I
will
do
tell
gotta
you,
start up my
pitches
stats. I've
in
been
that
upping my
location
caps, which is
are
not
tough to
bad,
do
but I
anything
really
with.
want to up my
High in
actual
the air into
statistics here
shallow
of
left center.
you know,
Pena is
get them a
there,
little
and
bit
he'll
better.
bring this one in.
I mean, it's cool that I'm still gaining even when I'm playing, so it's like I'm not
And that'll bring up Eric
completely out of it.
He's working
But
on
we
a
get a
1
lot
for
more
2
from
game so
training.
far. And he takes
Just
the
wish I was
ball.
a starter. I used to get more consistent train.
We're in the 7th
time.
inning now of a 4-3 ball game.
Ooh,
Swing and a
going
miss.
right
He's
over
in
it.
trouble now, 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Like
Got
that.
him swinging, and that will end the inning.
That knuckleball
So
just
they're held in
dropped.
check here this half of the inning. Johnny Wiles.
Hey, it's hard to win games.
I'm
at
just
any
glad we
point,
won.
but to win games on the road, especially in this.
I'm glad I was player of the
so
game
they are
because,
very happy
you know,
with
3
this win.
strikeouts in
And
the
it's
3
a
innings, and I get
4-3
another win.
finish in this evening.
Your relief pitching has better win-loss ratio than your actual starting pitcher, and you haven't thought to bring him back into your starting lineup? Starting rotation? Because this is fucking atrocious. I mean, I got to a 70 overall. I just hope I don't get called up yet. I've still got a lot to
A
work on.
manager checks in with his ball club.
Alright, hits, walks, 9. Paw Sox. I literally the Pawtucket Red Sox. 5-0, huh? Son of a bitch. At least we're kind of like getting into a groove. Like before when we started off in bullpen, it was miserable. We were just giving up a lot of runs, just not pitching very well, but we've gotten a little bit more solid. Plus our adjusted overall probably has gone up a
Stepping
bit.
in, Martin Salinas, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
God, let me pitch one,
And he'll
like
just
throw
watch
one
this
pitch
thing
and then it'd
try
be
to
like
get an idea.
rain
It's
game
0-1.
cancel.
Little on the first baseline. That goes foul.
I rarely see it. Like, I actually had it during franchise mode where they were like, they were like, they're going to delay the game for a certain amount of time. Do I want to get a new pitcher up and going? Only problem is it didn't warm up my pitcher. Unless I did it wrong, it didn't warm him up. It just set a cold pitcher out to throw wildly.
He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. And this
All right.
one's nowhere close as that
This
bounces
guy's
to the
fucking
plate
stance.
for
He's
ball
ready.
one. Skied in the
Yeah, he
air,
was.
straightaway left. Pena is after it. He
Oh,
makes
good.
the running play.
I could
2
see the
down.
balls like icon, but I was like, uh-oh. Is it going
Now
to
at the
carry?
plate, J.R. Urban. He'll
From the
look to
wind
bounce
or
back
anything, I
after
don't know.
Striking out his last time up. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Man, one day it would be great to get out of the damn bullpen.
Lofted in the
Hey,
air
Bell,
out to
how's it
right
going?
field. Garlobo has a play.
Don't drop it.
The catch,
There we go.
and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half.
Like, your former starter put in the bullpen has a better win-loss ratio than the actual starters, and I can't get out of here.
At first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
And I caught a lot more of the plate than I wanted. All right.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up
Right up the middle.
And that's through for his first.
Just waiting for
base hit in
class.
this one.
I gotcha, I
So
gotcha.
that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Some people go in class, some people got work.
You don't
It's
see that too
understandable.
much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment.
He's going right after the first
Ground
pitch.
ball through a hole for a single.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground.
On the
to
ground, we
second
get the
base.
double
This
play.
will be 2. Culberson
Seemed
on
like a
the
random
first to
turn, but I
complete
wasn't
the
really
double
paying
play.
attention. I just saw him turning. Little spin move.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Steve Selski.
Yeah, I
Over
just felt like
1
streaming a
here
little
in this
bit
one.
early today.
Here's
Got a
the
few
full
things I
strike
got to
on
do
by
later
high,
with the
0-1.
family and other
Selski,
stuff.
a California-born
Then
ball
I'll
player.
probably
This
be
is
back
the
late
final year of
tonight
his
to
current
play
deal,
something
so
random.
he'll be a
Maybe
free
more
agent
Far
this
Cry,
season's
maybe
end.
something else random. I don't know.
Drove that
Oh,
towards
he almost got it.
a diving try,
Good
but
try,
it's
though.
through into the outfield.
So I wanted to
He
get some
rolled that
baseball
ball
in.
wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel
Generally
to find a
play
way
lead.
to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck.
Nothing
this
wrong with
year,
that.
but He'll take that any day.
Let's see.
First pitch coming, here it is.
This guy sounds like he has sinus issues.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much
I mean,
longer the
anybody with a
umpires
60
and he's
gonna
in
have
the
is gonna
second
get me.
safely with a stolen base.
Just love baseball. Nothing wrong with that. I love the sport. I don't follow as much of players and teams as I used to, but like I still enjoy the sport.
This is hit high
That
and
ball
deep out
is
to left.
gone.
Pena looks up,
Caught way too much of the plate.
and that one is gone.
I like the emotion.
On a
Just fuck.
two-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
It's been a while since we gave up any runs, so
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing
I've always
out there on
enjoyed pitching
giving
a
up
lot
long home run,
growing up.
giving up a bomb at
But
any
of course,
time.
the
As a
occasional
pitcher, you just
times I
have to
don't mind
regroup
doing
and
infield or
get back on
outfield
that
in
horse.
games.
Marco Hernandez is in for the third
There
time
might be a
now
time
since
where I'll
it's
do
a
one of
ball
my,
strike.
because I do have an
It's 0-1.
outfielder made,
1 for 2
so I
ball
might
game
play
thus
him
far.
occasionally at some point in the future to mix it up from all the pitching.
Pulled high in the air out to
I
left.
used to occasionally follow the Mets, but that was just because I always liked the underdog teams. I always liked the teams that were really bad and want to see them improve, you know, for a while. But like now I don't really follow any teams.
First offering on its
Like I said,
way.
I sort of just
Sends that one
enjoy
out of
the
play for
sport more
strike
than
1.
anything. One of my regrets is that I didn't continue to pursue baseball. Like I did Little League and things like that, and but right as I was getting, you know, I at a younger age I was stupid and I was like, I don't like
Moving
this.
under it, Griffin makes the play, 1 away.
So I was like, I kind of hate my younger self for not continuing it because I used to really like baseball and I wanted to keep playing it.
Stepping in, Martin Salinas. Check swing.
If
called
I have a team
strike
for you, if you like
0-1.
underdogs. Trying to think what team could be really bad because I remember, geez, I remember when Like, you know, the Mets were really terrible at one, and I don't know if they still are. I haven't really kept up.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt.
But
he'll get back
Rangers.
Here, it's 1-2.
I don't hear a lot about them, so they must be not doing so great. Do they have any good prospects?
Swing
At least, like, do they look like in some time in development that they might become a better team?
Right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble out a little bit and give him
Maybe there's some hope somewhere.
Billy
Gallo. All right.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Martin Salinas.
I was gonna say, oh, maybe there's some hope somewhere in there.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what location
He didn't go.
can't handle.
He didn't go all the way.
Bases are empty here with
Alright,
two
well,
men out.
0-2, no one on. Let's just drop the curve down. Well, that's almost hit him. No, we were Friars for years. We're making the playoffs.
Curveballs are really
Covered.
tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason
Yeah, I
it's such a
understand
common
that.
pitch in that count, but he did well to spin on it there.
Understand. I mean, there's going to be that year where they really just explode, though. Like, it's going to happen. Once they get the players they need and all that, and the prospects and the younger players start hitting to where their potential, you know, that's what happens. It's a matter of time.
Grounded back up the middle.
That almost hit me, but look at my guy. I'm a giant target out here. I'm surprised I don't get pegged like 90% of the time with these line drives.
He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a
Man,
ball.
I'm
It's 1-0.
soaking out here, probably.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break.
Yeah, just call the game. We're already losing 7-4 because starter sucked. I didn't do so well giving up that home run.
And I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Lifted in the air out to right.
Luckily, the ball isn't carrying that well, except for that home run.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trace Thompson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Like, after the amount of games I've relieved, and I've only just given up that home run now, it's like, God, just let me become my starter position again. I miss it. I miss it so much.
The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Wanted a little bit more of the corner with that one.
The 1-2.
There he is. Swung right over that. I'll take it.
Digging in to try it again.
I guess. I don't know. Because when you look at the record of a lot of their starting pitching right now, it's atrocious. Like, I have the best win-loss ratio because as a reliever right now, which makes sense in some occasions because if I come in and keep the lead and or we start winning in the halfway point, but it's like our team pitching sucks. I would rather they put me in as like the 5th man or something.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays
But
off.
it's whatever. I'll just pitch where they need me, I guess.
Trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me?
God damn it.
5 innings anymore.
Nobody goes 5 innings anymore. Well, you haven't been watching me.
Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. And a knuckleball and a
Goddamn errors. It's a wet day out here.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Not really where I wanted that, but did the little sidestep.
Swing, line, drive.
Who's the guy in the crowd that said swing? Because we're going to kick his ass. What's wrong with my face? Oh, it's just the water. It looks like I had a milk mustache. I blame the manager.
Marco Hernandez steps in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And
It's been a while since we've given up any runs, so it's not too upsetting.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
I mean, if doing as good as I've been doesn't give me the starting position, I don't know what will. Maybe I gotta play horribly to get the position.
Curveball that time, not even close. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, I couldn't get it. Damn it.
Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Maury leads off second with nobody out. Oh,
I don't know what he was looking for. That was... I might as well just lobbed it at him.
Tonight. Ready for another shot now. Howard Brunner. A swing and a ball to
Look,
left
I'm
field.
giving up hits, some pretty solid contact. Why am I still here?
They're going to extend their
Let me
lead
go
as the
home.
runner
He shoved
scores
me.
from second. Now a 9-4 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's
Thank
game,
you.
D-Row, pitches are being...
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on
At least
all
I didn't get the
cylinders.
loss. It was all Lucas Sims' fault. Not my greatest bullpen outing, but it tends to happen. I'm just like the manager yelling at him, "Get me the fuck out of here." Regressed. Pitching rotation, you got 4-3 Fred Everett. Lucas Sims 2-6 with a 4.60 ERA. 4-4 for Zach Eflin. And then Max Fred, whatever, Reed, 3-5 with a 5.77. I'm 4-0 with a 2.27 ERA with a under 1 WHIP. In the 40, I'm almost on the same amount of innings pitched as him, and I'm way better. Why am I not in that spot? Oh, son of a bitch. Well, at least they're not my runs to give up. Well, we have 42 strikeouts and giving up 42 hits. We're doing good. My last game, not so great with these guys.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your...
Ready for another chance? Irving Taylor. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Why is every time I come in, these guys are destroyed our team?
Begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Even though
And
we're
it's
still on the
another
early
rainy
going,
day.
I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And he fouls this one off. Sanchez, the runner at third. Maben over at second.
There, I
Thompson
got us out of
first,
it.
2 out
Struck
in the
him
inning.
out.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. Stepping in and ready
Now
for
if our
another
offense
shot,
could kick into
Hernan
gear.
Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the
You know, when you think of bullpen relief, you think of guys who are going to come in and throw pretty hard. You know, upper 90s or something like that. And then there's just me who comes out of the bullpen and throws like 60 to low 90s.
There's a knuckleball bobbing
Gotta
and
throw them
weaving
completely
right over the
off.
outside corner.
Gotta be a fucking mess to deal with. Oh, I
And a
wanted the
curveball
corner.
that time that broke too low.
That one
Here
guy,
now
come
the 2-2.
on!
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball.
I love like
Holds
hearing
it
just the
2-2.
crowd randomly get upset about
2-2
things.
one more time. Fouled away.
Hey, come on now, come on.
The 2-2 one more time.
Oh, you got a
And it's
piece of
fouled
it.
away.
Hoping you just miss.
A bouncer up the middle. Culberson.
Don't
gloves
screw it up.
And the 5th inning will
Is
start
that
with
not even a ground
down,
ball? Do I
one
feel
away.
safe?
Ready once again, Kenny Tucker. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Oh boy.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Oh,
And that misses 1-1.
one outside.
Hey, let it fly, let it
The
fly.
1-1. To 1-2 now.
Swing.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Oh my God!
Breaking
Damn you,
ball there is
umpire!
down.
Give
Good
me
job
that.
of laying off. It's
Give me that
back
call.
to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field.
The ball's like
Benitez
flickering.
on
I
the
couldn't
move.
tell where it was gonna land. Well, it's a ground rule double, so that keeps him at second. I'll take what I can get out of it.
Once again, Steve Selski, a pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Just want to train to keep upping my pitches here.
One out and a runner on second base.
That was the thing I liked about starting. Every game after a start, I would get to train and work on my guy's stats. Now that I don't get to do that every game, I'm kind of just, it trains me at, not really random, but after a certain point, and it's just kind of annoying. So I want to keep improving, and I feel slow at this improvement now.
Down the first baseline.
Plus, I'm not facing as many batters now.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips.
It would be great if we could get some offense.
Leroy, no hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 0-1 the count.
Hey, maybe I'll get voted onto the All-Star team as a relief pitcher.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left.
It'd be funny if I got put out as a starter. I mean, technically, I am in the starting role.
To tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Yeah, why am I still out here? Let me go home. I'm wet. It's messy.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, got it.
On the mound. And he'll flip on to first.
Little bit of fielding by this big guy.
Digging in once again, Sergio Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Maybe we can fool him. Switch it up with a curveball to start.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That pitching stance, or the batting stance, makes me think he's really aggressive to start swinging at anything.
Buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful.
It's
not
wet
just
out
for
here.
The position players, but that mound gets
ball slippery in my hand.
Awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And that is
so glad that he's just taking all the way.
Run it full, 3-2.
So wet out.
Another payoff pitch. Boils another one, and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
I was going to say, let's not have another foul day.
Fields it cleanly. Throw gets him.
Close. Cameron Maben.
He's ready. Here's
that's a real player.
Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike.
One day they'll put you. They did put me in one winning situation where I actually came in at the 7th, and that hit me. Ow. I came in like 7th inning, and we were actually, I think, winning. And I was able to, like, I got a save. I have 1 save to my name in AAA.
Thompson digs in. He scored after reaching on a single
I don't know why, but I do. So. It's not the weirdest thing. I was put in a closing position in AA when I first started for some reason.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Culberson is
the managing of my my team. No wonder we suck, because I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Now at the plate,
God
Irving
damn it.
Taylor, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. There's the
Damn, the
knee-high
bleeding
pitch
guy.
that catches the zone. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. This is over to
Oh, he's
first.
got it good.
Ruiz is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I just pitch all over, apparently. Wanted to be a starter, but
Digging in now.
I've been a closer. I'm a relief pitcher.
Not here, 0 for 3 in
I'm
the
great.
game so far.
We've been playing a lot of games where apparently there's just DHs, because before I was actually batting. Now I don't even bat anymore.
Finds the zone, strike 1.
So we don't lose as bad. Yeah, we wonder why this organization is right now terrible. I keep complaining to my manager or my agent every time I can, just like I want to leave or I want my role to change.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired.
Your most dominant Double-A pitcher goes to Triple-A, finishes out the season not too bad as a starter, and then you want me in the bullpen. It has just been terrible. Like, I was hoping to have been at least put into the starting position at some point.
1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Culberson
He's slow. All right. You know, tanking in the minors is draft position is a thing. Yep.
Now to the plate, Steve
Gotta love it.
was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Whatever. It looks like now I make my name as the most dominant relief pitcher ever. Apparently, I don't know what else I could do until they decide they want me in the starting. Don't worry, they'll be like, we'll put you in the starting role for like the last game of the season, and I'll bomb it real bad.
Shallow right. Benitez has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up.
Gave up a hit.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a
all right, coach, you gonna take me out because I gave up a hit?
The top of the 8th inning extended.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right
there,
they're
seeing a lot of me right now.
Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right.
Oh, wow.
And that's a called strike at the letters.
Smoking a cigarette. Smoking something like a cigarette, a cigar. Just have something in his mouth as he's throwing. The entire time he's got a toothpick in his mouth.
He says, you got to be kidding me with the side retired. Akil Morris.
I'm surprised you guys didn't want me to pitch in the 9th either.
You can win a game, let alone on the road. You have to feel really good about yourself.
I came in for 4 innings, gave up only 2 hits. For 4 innings, I only gave up 2 hits and struck out 2. That's great. You don't think that in 4 innings as a starting pitcher that would help? Holy shit. And like, when I'm a starting pitcher, the season kind of goes pretty quick because, you know, you're pitching every other game or something like that. But like the season slows down a lot because now I'm just kind of pitching in whatever situation they want me to. Wow, 7th inning and we're losing. Or 6th inning, I guess, because I think I don't know when they have me coming in. Okay, 7th.
Luke Maley, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Well, at least it's not raining.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, let it rip one time.
The 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Talk about having to hit 2 different speeds.
Yeah, I mean, like,
slow your swing down to hit
starting pitching, like, I'd pitch 1 game, sometimes through 5, 6 innings, sometimes 7, 8, 9, like, all the way up to the 9th, depending on how well I did. I almost had a perfect game back-to-back in freaking Double-A before giving up a hit finally until, like, the 9th and somewhere between the 7th and 9th inning. I used to have long games. But it was like the season would blow by because it's like 1 out of the other 4 pitchers, you know. So it's like it would simulate, and it's like, oh, back to pitching. Now it's like I might play back-to-back games. I might have to pitch 3 games in a row. And it takes longer because I might be pitching for like 4 or 5 innings each game.
After being down 0-2, I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ramos is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Richard Arena, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now he bounces a knuckleball up.
Like I said, somehow I managed to almost get perfect games. Now, granted, Double-A is somewhat easy, and they're kind of terrible against knuckleball pitching, but the fact that like almost back-to-back perfect games in Double-A was pretty fun.
can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2.
Oh, with the curve in the dirt.
is
Oh, he
taken
wanted
for
it.
ball 2.
He was thinking about
executed
swinging that.
1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
He's got it. I was going to say, I can't get my ass off the mound.
He'll step on the bag himself,
He looked
and
at me.
the
I'm not a
inning
runner.
is over.
I think I got like a 2 speed. Wow, they took me out early. They didn't make me
Good
pitch
job there to slam the door
for
the
another
win.
3 innings.
Finish the month with a bang, just the way.
What do you know? They didn't use me in long relief like they would normally do and pitch all the way till the 9th. Oh, God, I hate this organization. I don't know what the fuck they're doing to me. Love that. Nope, still not winning. Oh, fantastic. We're like 3rd. We're 8.5 games back. Our team is atrocious. I like how I keep balancing my strikeouts and hits. 44. Hey, at least it's not completely a 0 game. We're just losing 5-2.
Big dog Tony.
Oh, hey, look,
enters
it's
from
me.
the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 23.
I'm average against left-handed batters, about a 200. 280 against righties, so righties hit better against me. In the 53 innings that I've pitched, I have 44 strikeouts. I've saved. I got a save, and I'm 4-0.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce King. He singled his last time up. Swinging a blooper to the right side.
First pitch, and it's a
In
bloop.
there, base hit.
And he missed it.
First and hustling for second.
Oh, Jesus.
And
I'm
he's
going
gonna get
home.
to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I
How
think
are some
we
of
can
these
say
guys in
that
AAA?
cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves
don't
to
get
be
that call.
a huge
Yikes.
turning point for him.
Eric Shaw stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Count even now with
Don't
1-1.
point at me, catcher. I know it was a good fastball.
Pulled high
I thought he crushed it. I'm like, well, that's not where I wanted that.
Over, and that's the first out of the
So
inning.
that was a bad pitch. Just go up to the catcher. Now go to the umpire, slip him a 20.
Ready now, William Marion.
Now batting.
And here's a called strike at the
in the
knees.
corner.
Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Oh,
And this
couldn't get
misses
it
the
again.
outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Come on up. What about that 20 I
Clearly
slipped you?
staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-2 hit toward the right side.
Oh, and it missed. It fell out of his glove.
He gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield
All right,
single.
well, now the double play could happen, but that dude's
So
really
coming to the
fast.
plate, Murray Velasmil. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim.
So
last
probably
time.
not a double play situation for me.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Oh, a little too anxious on the slow floater there. 1-1.
Good job
All right.
of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And there's ball 2 now. He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, I can't
And a
find the
knuckleball
strike zone.
Too low, apparently. Robbie McKay is on deck.
It'd be great if he either strike him out or he pops up. That's not where I want that to really be, but
Talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
oh, there it is.
So long as he's finally
He
set
was
down
completely
here
thrown
after
off
an
by that. It
8-pitch
looked really
at-bat.
weird coming in, but it worked.
At the plate, Robbie McKay. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I'm surprised the guy hasn't tried to steal.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
There's a knuckleball.
Surprised that runner really
giggling at
doesn't
him
wanna
over the
move.
inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change.
I think he got him. I don't know what he's doing up there. He fell asleep. We got out of that mess. Yeesh.
Striding in,
Jose
Batista.
Leading off for the Red Wings, the shortstop.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, man. Drop the
Here he
curve.
comes on a ball and
I was
2
too
strikes.
scared to throw the curve in that
And
big
they'll try to get
situation
him
because I'm
but
afraid
he
I would get a
won't
pass
offer
ball
dirt, and it's
or a
back
wild
even
pitch.
at 2-2.
Didn't want that. Because of
And
that.
this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
I look like I'm ready to punch someone.
3-2 pitch. Now a swing.
How do I get roid rage without even taking roids?
Another full count pitch home. Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Popped high
Wow.
in the air.
Rip.
Camargo shading to his right. 1 down.
Fair rips.
Into the box now, Lionel Rader. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Lionel Rader.
And he
Oh,
takes a
wow.
pitch that's
Got the
ruled a
corner.
strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Hurley. And
All
he'll
right.
whip this one over to first, and he gets his
That'd be
man
great
for
if
the
our offense
second
could get
out.
going, though. Pick up another win for
Ready
us.
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Right fielder.
Ground over to first. Ruiz
Get my ass
moving
up.
to his right.
Oh,
And
nope.
he'll reach first as they can't
Come on,
make the
man.
play on
You
it.
can't expect me to run that fast.
Right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself
Jeez,
a
I
base
think my
hit.
speed's like a 3. I don't remember what it's at, but it sure as hell ain't fast.
To be on time, and he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Yanked on the ground
Oh,
down the
well,
line.
that fan got it. He's like poofed into his hand.
Here's the 1-1.
Oh, God.
Fouled off
How did he
again,
not
and
crush
he's
that
in a
one?
1-2 hole.
Hey, now we got 2. We got 2.
The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away.
Oh, man. I wanted to swing right over the curve. Did not happen.
Neither guy giving
Man,
in
there's
here,
a lot of
and
these
they'll
guys
do it
that love to
again.
foul off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row.
Threw a
I'd love to
fastball
see
away.
This next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And this one's
Ah,
chopped
damn it.
foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. Throw in the dirt.
All
with
right.
a good scoop at first, saves an error as this side
It took
is
him like,
retired.
what, 7, 8 pitches to get that guy out?
Now at the plate, Bryce King.
Bryce
Starting
King.
things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
He's the king of
And
Bryces.
strike called at the
Oh,
knees,
look, we
number
tied it
1.
up. Now watch, I'm going to fuck this up.
The windup and the
Holy
0-1.
shit, our offense actually did something.
And there's ball 1.
1-1. Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
The 1-1. Is in there.
Oh, there we go.
Strike
Got
number
that.
2.
Get a pitcher's call.
Now
Ow.
this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he
I
reaches
keep
first
getting
base.
goddamn pelted. Ow.
I know he didn't smoke
That's
out
another
from
whelp.
the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game
I'm
tied.
so big. You're not going to get a line drive past these shoulders.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he
Oh, got him. He's like, fuck you.
In now, William Marion. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knuckleball bobbing and
I'm
weaving.
just glad I haven't gotten hurt yet, but it's gonna happen.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings.
Glad he's
from the
being
left
really
side, so
stupid with
out
these.
of the box, he's
Just
gonna
waiting.
get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Well,
Swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Griffin ranging back.
oh, it's out of here. I knew I was gonna fuck it up, but at least I'm the one who causes it to fuck up, not the goddamn starting pitcher that gives up like 5 runs.
Put a great swing on it with great
That was a good
extension,
hit though.
and it sailed
A
right out.
lot of the plate.
Standing in now, Murray Velazquez.
I've actually been having issues against lefties,
Misses to him. It's
so
ball 1.
that actually makes sense.
The 1-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1.
But actually, statistically, like if we were looking at it, when I used to start every time after the 5th inning is when I would give up runs and hits. So it's bound to happen.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, he saw
Jesus.
with that one.
I thought that was a foul ball, but it was not.
Digging in, Robbie McKay. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Play is getting tired. Yeah. Apparently, after 55 pitches, the starter gets tired, but they're just saying that because relief-wise,
The 1-2.
they like nerf the stamina when I'm in a relief spot.
Count still at 1-2.
So you just hate when Click gets tired.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Art first. Ruiz is up with it,
It's all you.
and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
I'm
So the
surprised
batting
you
order
still
turns
have
over now.
me
Set
in.
to go, Jose
I just
Bautista.
blew the
We'll see
game
what he
for
can
you.
do leading off
Look at
the
that. I
full
can't
man.
pitch.
Again, a nice clean
Send
base
me
hit,
home.
his 3rd of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Weak little line
We caught it.
over to
Couldn't get him though, right?
But this is
No.
speared
Damn
by
it.
the first baseman.
Been a great double play.
So striding forward now, Jordan Weaver. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. No balls and 1 strike.
Let her rip. Here we go.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And a curveball
Onto the
that started
chase.
low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Throw over to the bag, and a
Hey, I
dive
know you're
for
over
the
there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strike. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there.
I'm here.
On to first as they
I couldn't stop running.
to get him out
For
of
one
the
time,
inning.
I didn't really
One
need to
hit
run
lead.
over there.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Red Wings jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Hey, I got a loss, but you know what? At least it makes sense.